And the fact of the matter is that I was never supposed to be here to begin with. You understand? First, my father did everything in his power to try to get rid of me. You know, have me never even enter this existence. And then, because of circumstances, my mother's weak constitutional makeup or whatnot, I nearly died during birth. I mean, the placenta separated from the baby. My mom had to have emergency C-section. So think about it. I was never supposed to be here, okay? I mean, circumstances were preventing me from being here. And then, throughout my life, periodically, I was 100% made to feel unwanted. Whether it was being teased and beat up and near molested by, by the kids in grade school, or some of them, the boys, or just anything, or just, and then later my father making me feel unwanted and unloved when I already hated myself enough for not even just me and my father, for I hated myself enough to encompass anybody on this planet who hated me. You know what I mean? Yet even at 13, I had the same body, stood 5'9.5" in bare feet, and I was thin, and I had the blonde hair. I had pimples, lots of pimples, but strangers sometimes would even, if I was out with my dad, say stuff like, "That's a good-looking, daughter you have there," or I think I was out with my grandmother one time, "This good-looking granddaughter you have there." The strangers before have called me gorgeous, or pointed out to my dad how pretty I was, and you get it. You get what's going on here, people. I was not supposed to even be born, yet here I am 45 years later. Why? Why? I've never wanted to be here. Never wanted to be here. I don't foresee that changing anytime soon, if ever. But you have to look at all the mitigating circumstances, connecting circumstances, whatnot, I was born into dysfunction and poverty, okay? And my mom did the best she could, but, that illness took hold of her when I was just a little girl, and it never let her go. I mean, not completely, ever. And yet it's such a tribute to her that she still stayed at that same company for 20 years and gets a pension now because of it, a guaranteed monthly pension. I guess for the rest of her life, right? So, it is what it is. This is not just me. And people who come from wealth and privilege and all that can also be suicidal or hate existence or hate life, or, I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying, as I used to say in the past, there's a huge, huge difference between me and, say, a Debbie Gibson, or a Taylor Swift, or pick one, okay? I came from nothing, right? But I had talent. I still have talent, but you know what I mean? I had talent at a young age. I was writing songs and that certainly were as good, if not better, than the songs Debbie Gibson was writing, it's damn sure. Because I read her lyrics. okay? Her lyrics, you know, I get lost in your eyes, it's such a big surprise, and I knew, you know, it's not very deep. And that other one, when we fell apart, so it's just, whatever. Her songs were not that great, I'm sorry, they weren't. She became a star because her parents helped her out, like, big time. I don't mind not knowing where we're headed for. You can take me to the skies.